Jewel, thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
I feel like if I were a teen and you had told me that I would be interviewing Jewel about mental health in the metaverse, interviewing Jewel would have been the least strange part of that prediction. You've been doing this work for years. Tell me why you want to bring it into the metaverse.
The need for mental health tools is so significant. We were talking earlier about the new CDC report. About 60% of teenage girls are considering and have suicidal ideation. Those numbers are like that across almost every single demographic. And the time for raising awareness is over. The time for breaking stigma is over. We have to be offering real, scalable solutions.
You went through all of this in the public eye. That's not going to be the experience of most teens, let alone most adults. And yet it feels like we are living in a moment where more people experience being a public person and all of the pressure that comes with that.
Yeah, we're both parents, and I think we realize that with our kids and social media that almost all of our kids are living public lives. They're dealing with a lot of the psychological pressures of a very extrinsic, self-conscious way of going through the world. Are you pretty enough? Do you get enough likes? These aren't new issues entirely, but I think that social media and the way we're living our life is causing our kids to feel more public and more exposed. And the numbers are showing it. Our mental health numbers have declined so radically. They're doubling almost every year. And it's unacceptable. Like, we can't say we're the most technologically advanced society, but we're trying to kill ourselves at unprecedented rates.
The Inner World app tells users it is not a replacement for therapy or a resource for people in crisis. What then do you see as the goal of the platform?
People with OCD, people with agoraphobia, social anxiety, a lot of those types of things are incredibly helped when you get peer-to-peer support. And I don't know if you've heard of CBT or DBT skills, but they're scientifically proven behavioral skills that are very teachable in group scenarios and one-on-one. And the reason the virtual worlds are so great is because you can seek the best care from anywhere in the world, no matter what your financial resources are. When I moved out at 15, I knew I was on my own. I didn't have money, I didn't have a therapist, I had no safety net. So what about someone like me? Does that mean I don't get to be happy? Misery is an equal opportunist. It doesn't care if I'm rich or poor or young or old. But for me to learn a new way of behaving would take an education, and an education costs money. And so for me, it's really been the motivation of how do we solve complex problems, scientifically proven tools that's affordable. And so that's what Inner World is.
Well, there's the affordability question, and then there's the anonymity question, which you're also speaking to, that there may be people who are not comfortable showing up in a normal therapy environment and speaking one-on-one with a counselor. I wonder who you find being brought in by the value of the anonymity proposition.
Yeah, I think the people that didn't feel comfortable seeking care before are finding this a wonderful platform because you're an avatar. You're just like a cartoon, but it's live and you're speaking to live guides, and you can have a different name and you can talk about your problems in a very anonymous and safe environment. We have so many moderations to make sure that these environments are psychologically and emotionally safe for people.
To your point about how technology is both the answer and the challenge, a study from Duke University found the sale of mental health information growing online, with some data brokers even sharing people's diagnoses. Talk to me about the privacy protections you're putting in place so that people know they are comfortable, safe sharing their information.
Yeah, we didn't rush into this. We did 4 years of beta testing. We're also a clinical research platform, so there's so much rigorous healthcare scientific oversight to make sure people's anonymity is protected, to make sure their information is protected. That is not how we're trying to leverage our platform. That is, we're completely separate of Facebook, so we're not we created our own platform so that we could have complete autonomy and control over it for people's safety.
I want to ask you about one more headline. The past week, Senator John Fetterman announced that he was checking himself in for inpatient psychiatric care. I wonder, as someone who has been doing this work for years, how you see those moments of people sharing publicly the struggle they are going through and their need for help, how it moves the needle in the broader culture.
The more we can share and be open with the fact that this is normal, we have a mind and we should learn mental hygiene. And it should be no more weird than having dental hygiene. I don't think it's strange to floss your teeth. I don't think it's strange to have mental health care. And so I do think we've come a long way, especially in the younger generations, with being incredibly educated on these topics. And the more the older generations can share, it's really important.
Jewel, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, thanks for having me.